Hi Year 6, this is week 9, day 3 maths review. The area of this shape is 92 centimeters squared. Work out the missing length. So all in here, let me get my pen in red. All in here is 92 centimeters squared. Now, what I do know, if I make this into two different L's, so I've got like two different rectangles, 14 times 4 to work out this bit here. 14 times 4 is 56 centimeters. That'd be 56 centimeters squared. So then if I change color to green, now that will help me work out this bit, because I know that the whole area of the big L is 92 centimeters. If I subtract the 56 and I exchange here, I know that this part up here is 36 centimeters squared, and that will help me find out what goes here, because I've got what goes to 6 to make 36, 6, so this must be 6 centimeters, because 6 times 6 makes 36. But we need to work out what the missing length down the side is, and now we can do that. I'm going to change this bit to pink. I know that this is 6 centimeters because this side here is 6 centimeters. And this side here is 4, so this is going to be 4 centimeters. So I know the whole length of this side is 10 centimeters, but it asks for millimeters. So that's 100 millimeters. So 100 millimeters is 10 centimeters. Okay, solve the word problem below. A garden measures 15 by 24 foot. Let me just draw that out. So this is 15 foot. This is 24 foot. 24 foot. Sorry, my pen is, I think, nearly running out of battery. That's 24 foot. So what is the area of the garden? Use the formula A equals, so area equals width times length. So if I do 24 multiplied by 15, I know 24 times 10 is 240. I know 5 times 24 is 120. And I add them together to make 15 times 4. That's 360. So the area inside here is 360 feet squared. And if I kind of put that in the formula, A equals W times L, I'd write it 360 foot squared equals 15 foot, 15 foot times 24 feet. Use the correct formula to calculate the area and perimeter of the shapes below. Now with this one here, you need to be careful because this is millimeters, not centimeters. So I'm going to convert that first to centimeters. So we are using just centimeters. This is 9 centimeters. And then I simply do 12 times 9, which is 108 centimeters. Or if you converted it to millimeters, it'd be 1080 millimeters. The next one, again, I need to convert this. So I'm going to make this to 12 centimeters. Oh, true, that should be squared. 6 times 12 is 72 centimeters squared. So the area. Oh, I forgot to work out the perimeter of these shapes here. So if this side is 12, this side is 12 centimeters. This is 9 centimeters. This is 9 centimeters. 12 and 12 is 24. Add 9, 33. Add another 9. 42 centimeters. This shape here, this will be 6. If this is 12 centimeters, this is 12 centimeters. 12 and 12 is 24, plus 6, 30, plus 6, 36 centimeters. Okay, which shape has an area and perimeter that equals the same number? So the first thing, I'm going to convert the millimeters to centimeters. This is 2 centimeters. This is 2 centimeters. Okay, now I'm going to work out the perimeter. Remember, the perimeter is around the outside. From walking around the outside, I'm adding up as I go. So 6 plus 5, sorry, 5 plus 6 is 11, 13, 17, 22. So the perimeter of this is 22 centimeters. I'm going to divide this up into two different areas. So I'm going to work out 2 times 4, which is 8 centimeters cubed. And this over here is 5 times 2, which is 10 centimeter cubed. So this shape, the L altogether, the area is 18 centimeters cubed. So the shape and perimeter are not equal on this one. Let's try and see if they're the same on the other one over here. Okay, like the last one, I'm going to change this to 4 centimeters. I'm going to change this to 2 centimeters. I'm going to divide this into two different areas here. So the first 2 times 2 is 4 centimeters squared. Oh, let me work out the perimeter first. 4 plus 6 is 10, 12, 14, 16. So the perimeter is 20 centimeters. So this area here is 4. This area here is 4 times 4, which is 16 centimeters squared, plus the 4, that's 20 centimeters squared. So this shape here has a perimeter, an area, which is exactly the same. Okay, last couple of questions. Now that you've completed the first part of the learning complete these, a shape has a perimeter of 82 centimeters. What is the largest area the shape could have? What is the smallest area the shape have? Let's start with the smallest first. So if I have a shape like this, and it's a very long rectangle, and this is 1 centimeter, the other side then is 1 centimeter. So the top must be 40 centimeters, the bottom must be 40 centimeters. Now, my perimeter of this shape, of this rectangle, is 82 centimeters. Now, the area would be 40 centimeters squared because of 1 times 4. Now, that's the smallest area a shape can have with a perimeter of 82 centimeters. Now, what about the largest one? Well, ideally, I would like a square, but I know that 4 doesn't go into 82. So I'm going to make a rectangle which will be kind of very close to a square. I'm going to have, this is 20 centimeters, so this side must be 20 centimeters. I'm going to have this one as 21 centimeters, and this is 21 centimeters. And then to work out the area, remember I simply do 20 multiplied by 21. So I'm going to do 21 times 10 first, which is 210, then do 21 times 10 again, then add them together. So it's 420 centimeters squared. 20 times 21 is 420 centimeters squared. So that is the largest area a shape could have, having a perimeter of 82 centimeters. Okay, our last question. Brendan says, a rectangle will always have a different area and perimeter. Do you agree? Prove it. Well, let's start off with the smallest rectangle we can make. Let's have 1 centimeter, the side 1 centimeter by 2 centimeters. The perimeter is 246 centimeters, and the area is 1 times 2 is 2 centimeters squared. Are the perimeter and area the same? No. Okay, so let's try another one. Let's go for 3 times 5. 3 centimeters, 3 centimeters, 5 centimeters, 5 centimeters. Now the perimeter of this rectangle is 5 plus 5 is 10, that's 16 centimeters. The area, 3 times 5 is 15 centimeters squared. Okay, so again, the area and perimeter are not the same. Let's try another rectangle. Let's go for 4 centimeters, and let's go for a bigger number, 7. 4 centimeters, 7 centimeters. Now the perimeter, 7 plus 7 is 14, plus 4, 18, plus 4, 22 centimeters. Then the area, which is 4 times 7, which is 28 centimeters squared. But let's try one more. Let's pretend that this is 3 centimeters and this is 6 centimeters. The perimeter is 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 3, 15, plus 3, 18 centimeters. And the area, 6 times 3 is 18 centimeters squared. So Brendan says a rectangle will always have a different area and perimeter. He is incorrect because of 6 times 3 will have the same area and perimeter. I believe that's the only rectangle which may have the same. If you can find another one, comment and let us know. But yeah, Brendan is wrong.